I just wanted, again, to give a shout out to SportPort. They're an activewear brand. They're sponsoring the class today, which is really cool, which means I don't have to sponsor it because remember, I'm out of work. Well, kind of. I mean, I do this all day for you guys and love the outfit. Thanks, Mom. You can get it too. I especially love the pants because I love pockets. So, I mean, I can like put my keys in here when I go on walks and I don't have to like put my keys on like the dog leash or just carry them, which I can't stand. So, and then this opens up and there's like an EMF shield right here. Throw your phone in. That's my pitch. It's comfy. All right, so, and if you're new to my classes, welcome. Welcome, thank you for coming. And if you are always here, thank you for being here. I love you guys. So this is a deep yoga stretch. All you have to do is follow along and we're gonna move slow and feel good. And we're gonna, speaking of moving, we're gonna have to move this guy. Can you go to your place? Go to your place. Get your pockets, go. Open the window. I don't know about you guys, but it is raining hard in Southern California. All right, so just to start, I want you to hug your knees and pull yourself all the way back and down on your mat. And I'm gonna go this way so we can see me this way for now. Just give yourself a little hug and close your eyes. And let's begin simply by connecting with the breath. Deepening. Maybe you feel your thighs pressing against your belly. Press that back flat into the floor. Keeping everything really gentle. So this is already stretching our low back here. Can you just rock your knees from side to side? Ever so slowly. Focusing on gentle movements today. And let's take this rock into a circle. I want you to circle one way around your tailbone. So just getting a little bit of movement going in our low back. Still circling the same way. And let's circle the other way, please. Sometimes I get a little back crack out of this one. I cheat a little bit. And then I want you to take one hand onto each kneecap and circle in opposite ways. So draw circles away from each other, bring it back together. Again, keeping it gentle. What do you got? Is that your soccer ball? Is that your soccer ball? Is that your little soccer ball? Good, circle the other direction. And so we're really just moving through our hip joints. They're a ball and socket joint, so they move in a circular direction. Anytime you move through your joints like this, it's actually lubricating the joints. So kind of loosening things up. Nice and easy today. Good. Knees to your chest. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you to twist your knees over to the right. Stretch your left arm out to the left and bring your right hand over your heart. Thank you so much. This is all I ever wanted. Yes. Can you get your bone? And see if you can stay with your breath. I don't want you to stress about breathing deep, but I want you to try to get a few deep breaths in every time you get into a pose. Thank you. You are a good citizen. Good, stay here. Can you stretch your legs straight out to the side and take your arms above your head. So I'm asking you to make the shape of an L with your body. Find some nice big exhales here. Hi. And then bend the knees, bring them through center, bend your elbows, and let's stretch over to the left. Right arm out to the right, left hand to your chest. Couple of deep breaths. And with your left hand on your chest, feel the chest rise and fall. What are you doing, buddy? He's got a whole operation going on over there. Good, can you straighten your legs out and take your arms above your head, making the shape of an L. Feeling length in both sides of your body. Good, bring your knees back to center, and then plant your feet on the ground. So I'm going to scoot this way so you can see me. So I'm here. Alright, feet are hip distance apart. And then if you guys know what cat-cows are, I want to do them on our back. So go ahead and arch your spine, keep your tailbone, sit bones down. And then exhale, round your spine, push it flat into the floor, kind of tuck your tailbone. Yeah? Inhale, arching. Exhale. Push your back flat into the floor. Super gentle. Again, we're just moving through the low back. Hi, buddy. And if you can coordinate with your breath, great. If you can't or don't want to, don't worry about it, but just move through those two shapes. Big arching. Big rounding, keeping the tailbone down. Do a couple more. Let's do two more. Good, from here, I want you to bring your feet together like this. So I'm going to give you this view so you can see what I'm doing. And then take your arms up behind you, maybe into like a cactus or just gently above your head. And I want your toes together, your feet down, your knees touching. And the key to this one for the low back is to keep your feet glued to the ground. You're going to knock 3 times to the right with your knees. And then switch. Take it to your left. And just go through each cycle 3 times each. A couple of times. Remember, your feet are on the ground, stuck to the floor. Let's do one more on each side. If you're just joining us, you can jump right in. Welcome, welcome. Good, feet together, so wrap up what you're doing. Let's find butterfly. So open up, inner thighs open. Give your arms a big stretch to the back wall. Breathe in. As you exhale, relax your arms above your head if it's comfortable in cactus, or you can run them down your side. I like to keep stretching them behind me. It's a nice upper body, lateral, side waist kind of stretch here. Good, straighten your legs out in front of you. Keep your arms above your head so you're in a long straight line. Now I call this one the banana stretch because you're going to be in the shape of a banana. I want you to walk your feet over to the left and your hands over to the left. And with your left hand, grab your right wrist and pull gently. So if you notice my body, I'm just in a slight rainbow or banana shape. And what this is doing is getting the whole right side of your body. Subtle side stretch. Breathe into that side body. And if you want, even you can cross your right ankle over your left ankle, which will give you a little bit more of a pull. Good, let's walk it over the feet, that is, to the left. Maybe cross your left ankle on top of your right, and then stretch your arms to the right, grabbing your left wrist, pulling gently. Yeah. So I don't know about you guys, but my whole schedule has changed due to this quarantine, and I feel like I'm working out more than ever, but I also am just sore in weird spots. And then that's a combination of then I sit for a long time and then like reading or watching Netflix or whatever. So then my low back starts to get weird. So stretching always feels nice, no matter what. 3 more breaths here. Good, bring everything back to center. And then can you find a happy baby? So grab the bottoms of your feet, pull down gently, and open up. So you want to stack through your ankle bones, right over your knee joints. So ankles over knees, flexing through the toes. I do a little bit of a rock. That's just me. Maybe you want to hold and then push your tailbone down even more. Take 3 or 4 more deep breaths here. Some of you who are a little bendy, maybe you want to take straddle, which would be straightening your legs out to the sides to any degree. Again, there's no pressure to perform here, it's just you feeling it out. And then bring it back to a bend, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. So we're going to thread the needle this thing. Interlace your hands over your left shin bone. And I want you to try to push your right knee away from your body. So I do it using my elbow, flexing through your right toes. And if it's too much for you, you can do this one with your foot down, like this. Maybe you'll feel that there. How's that bone? It sounds delicious. Let's get 2 more breaths in. Good. So keep the figure 4 shape, just set it down, just like this, yeah? Take your arms above your head, and then I just want you to knock your knees from right to left. So this whole first part of the class is targeted to over-targeting the low back, to release your low back. So we're doing hip stretches, back stretches, getting our side stretches in. If this is too much, just make the rocks subtler, smaller. And I always add my arms reaching above my head to the back wall because that's just an added bonus. Couple more rocks. Hey, that's loud. Good, pause in the center. All right, can you grab your right knee like this? Can you pull your right knee towards your left elbow? So we want to target the piriformis. So what I'm doing is I'm just pulling gently, diagonally, towards my left shoulder. So right knee, pull it in towards your left shoulder. And I'm feeling it along my right kind of glute, hip, piriformis area. And if you want to extend your left leg down, can. I like to start with a bent because also I'm not really warm. I'm not coming in from a workout here, so I'm cold still. Three or four more breaths right here. Keep your right toes flexed, by the way. Okay. Good, let's relax and then bring the right knee into our chest. Straighten the left leg. With your right knee in your chest, I just want you to hug it in and circle through your ankle. Circle. Good, then rock your right shin from side to side. Rock, gently rock it. All right, take the right leg down. Stretch your arms above your head, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Left leg over right leg. So ankle over thigh, thread the needle. Interlace your hands over your right shin bone and push your left knee away from your body. Thread the needle. Deep hip stretch. Holding. 3 or 4 more breaths right here. Then set your right foot down on the ground. Keep your figure 4. All right, we're just gonna rock our knees from side to side in this shape. Kind of fun, one of my favorite types of twists. Low back openers. And again, I'm reaching my arms up and behind me because I like doubles. I like hitting multiple birds with stones. One stone. I don't like to hit birds at all. I love birds. But I like to do multiple stretches at a time. Alright, pause in the middle. This is where we're going to bring the left knee over towards our right shoulder. So, think if you've ever been to a chiropractor, sometimes they do this sweet stretch where they push your knee into your chest. So you're bringing it diagonally across your chest, pulling it in towards the right shoulder. You should feel it right here where I'm hitting my butt. Right here, the piriformis. The deeper hip. Hold it in. If you're grabbing your foot, maybe give your foot a few squeezes. Never hurts to give a little massage to those tired feet. 3 more breaths, please. Good. Finally, grab the backs of your... Oh, no. Haha, we're not done yet on our back. I'm so excited to get up. Left knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. Circle your ankle. Sometimes I jump the gun. If you know me, I like to just get to the next thing, so that's why I need to take these deep, slow classes. All right, now let's grab the knees, come on up, and hello, we're here. Well, I just hit next on the song. Okay, I want you to sit tall. So any kind of comfortable cross-legged position. Take your arms to the sky, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to stretch over to the right. Big side stretch. Now, keep both of your sit bones on the ground. And then I want you to move through your top arm. Couple of circles. You guys, that was 20 minutes of stretching on our back. Just so glorious. Stretch the circle the other way. Good, come up and over to the left. Reaching, big side stretch. Breathing into that low back, side waist. Don't pull too hard. Circle the arm. Other way. side to side a couple times. Keep your sit bones down, planted down. Come to center. Can you walk your hands forward to any degree? Reaching, 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 okay? Head down. Wherever you end up, you end up. So I don't want you to judge yourself if you can't, even fold forward. It's not a big deal. The important thing is that you're here and you are stretching and you're doing it. Walk your hands over to the right a little bit. Stretch your left arm. Feel that little extra bonus sideways stretch. Cross it over to the left, or walk it over and stretch your right arm a little bit. Drop your head down. Good. Can you walk it in and then sit up tall? Plant your feet just like this. Take your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers and puff your chest forward. So we're getting a little shoulder stretch. Squeezing through the scapula. Keep your chest tall. So really, really nice posture here. Three or four breaths. Really straighten your legs out in front of you. Reach underneath your butt. Pull out some of that flesh. Flex the toes. Arms to the sky. Inhale. Interlace your fingers and just get tall first. And then I want you to try to tilt forward until your spine wants to round and stop before it rounds. This music got really dramatic on me. So if it's too much to keep your arms like this, just reach your arms forward, but keep your spine long, and then take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, I want you to fold and round, and we'll hold for about 30 seconds, grabbing those toes. Remembering to breathe. About 10 more seconds. Good, come on up. Bend your knees, take your legs behind you. Let's move through some cat-cows. So stack through your joints. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift your heart. As you exhale, round and tuck everything in. Inhale, belly down, heart lifts up. Exhale, round and push the floor away. And take your time here, move through cat-cows. Maybe add a little something, something. So if your shoulders are tight, press space between your shoulder blades and shift forward and back a little bit. You can circle through your hips if you have tight or low back. Just take your time here, whatever you feel. Remembering this is your time, it's your hour to stretch, or 45 minutes, whatever we're doing today. How connected can you be to your body right now? I feel like we're constantly connected to our mind and all of the chatter. What if we could connect to our body a little bit more often? So right now, for example, you're just doing yourself a great service. But can we find our way to a child's pose? Reach your arms, lower your head down, toes together, knees apart. Child's pose also stretches out the low back, the sides of your body. Good, can you come up? And from here, you're gonna take your left leg straight behind you, spin it flat on your mat, reach your left arm to the sky. So, my right knee is lined up with my left foot. My left arm's gonna go over my ear, and I'm gonna push my hips forward. Feel that big opening across the left side of your body, a little back bendy maybe. And in the vein of side stretches, let's go. Circling that top arm. Watching any furniture, I always hit this table. We're just all figuring it out, right? What space can I stretch in and not hit all of the furniture? Go the other way. Good, give me a pause, reaching the arm over your ear, maybe opening your chest to the sky just a little bit. And then bring your left hand down and your left knee down. Simply switch. So right foot spins flat behind you, right arm to the sky. Open up the chest wide. Right arm over your ear. And then we got some big side stretches. Chewy, I've never seen you chew on a bone for so long in my entire life, except for when I teach classes. Circle the other way. Hey, can you take a break from that? I'm sure not everyone loves that. Couple more, feel your chest open to the sky, find little back bends. Reach the arm over your ear one more time. And then bring everything down. Come onto all fours. Good, let's take a downward facing dog just to stretch the legs out. I want you to bend into bend one leg and push straight into the other leg. So we're getting the back of the leg now. Achilles calf, maybe a little hamstring. The runner's stretch, switch, bend the other knee, press into the other heel. Good. Can you walk your feet into your hands and come into a forward fold with your knees super bent? So with your knees bent, maybe your chest touches your thighs. You can grab your elbows here and sway a little bit from side to side. Put the other arm on top. Again, soft knees is the key here. Release your arms entirely. Keep your knees bent, and if it's okay for your back, we're going to ragdoll up to standing. When you get to the top, give me a couple shoulder rolls down your back. Shoulder roll, shoulder roll, shoulder roll. Good, other way. In fact, bring your arms, your hands onto your shoulders and do it that way. Moving through any of the crunchiness. I always feel crunchiness in my shoulders. Good, make bigger circles. Bend through your knees, lift up, straighten your body. So just think full body. Moving the elbows. You can even think cat-cow here. So I'm arching on the way up, rounding on the way down. Big movements, you guys. Good, a couple more. Maybe take your full arms. If it feels silly, then you're doing it right. This is really a made-up thing. We're just moving through our ranges of motion. Can you take it like you're swimming backwards? Kind of you're squatting and then swimming backwards, or like you're pushing off a wall in the pool. Push off. Good, last time, come up and release it. Good, from here, take your right arm up, grab your right elbow and pull up and over to the left. So a little tricep, side body stretch. Don't Don't pull too hard. Listen, just because a stretch isn't intense doesn't mean it's not effective. Something I have to remind myself and my students. Good, let's switch. Grab the left elbow, lift up, and tilt over. Are you still breathing? I hope so. Good, come to center. All right, bring your hands to your tailbone. I want you to push into your tailbone and then feel your chest lift up. And keep pushing into your tailbone and tilt back to any degree. And then just look up a little bit, don't throw your head back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, your elbows. Breathing deep. For 3. Stretching the back, 2. And pull the belly in, come back to neutral center. All right, let's take it into a neck stretch. So relax your arms. I want you to drop your head to your left shoulder and then push your right arm out, flexing through the right wrist. You should feel that along the right side of your neck, maybe your shoulder. Again, you're flexing through that right arm. Want more, for the last few breaths, take your left hand on top of your head. Just added pressure. Release the hand if it's there. Pull your head to center. Drop your head right. Flex and push the left arm out to the left. How are we doing? Is what I usually ask people when I can see them. Put your right hand on top of your head if you want a little more. Breathe. Two more breaths here. Release the arm. Bring your head to center. Arms up. Good. Take your left hand onto your outer thigh and stretch to the left. Keep your hand on your thigh. As you inhale, lift up. As you exhale, a little bit more of a tilt. So I'm just moving with my breath. One more. Let's switch, please. Lift up, inhale. Over to the right. Don't force it. Good. Walk to the front of your mat. Interlace your hands behind you. If you can't quite get there, you can grab like a towel or something, or you can grab opposite elbows or skip altogether. But I want to do a forward fold stretch, shoulder stretch. So my knees are bent. I just dove over. And I'm going to move a little bit down here. Shake your head, no. No, 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 and yes. Release those arms down to the ground. Good. From here, I want you to heel toe your feet together and lift your heels, bend your knees, drop into a little crouching pose. So you're in a little ball. Good. So we're going to get into the hip flexors here and a little bit more at the hips, and then wind our way back down. So from here, you can just drop your knees down. And I want you to keep your toes tucked and sit back on your heels. So we're getting a bottom of the feet stretch briefly. If it's too much and it's like really intense for you, you can lean forward, kind of come off of the feet a little bit. And then everyone, let's come off all together. So bring your right knee out forward, right foot outside of your right hand. Slide your left leg back. All right, so we're in a nice lunge. This is where if you wanted some support, you could put a block or a pillow under your hands. Some people like to drop deep onto their forearms Whatever you choose, relax into it and take some deep breaths. Can you heel toe your right foot towards center and then shift your hips back and start to flex and straighten through the right leg. Now, this is getting into the hamstring. If you are very tight in your hamstrings, come up, hips, hands to hips, pull the hips back and give yourself a stretch that way. So just leaning forward. Wherever you're at, relax your upper body. Breathe. Keep flexing through the right toes. Oh, you're stretching too? You're stretching too? You're such a good boy. Was that a good bone stretch? All right, 3 to 4 more breaths here. And then we're gonna head into one of my faves, pigeon pose. And if your knee hurts, if you have a thin mat or you just have, sensitive knees, consider putting like a towel or something under it on the other side, like a pillow. All right, rebend through the right knee. Walk your right foot over to the left and set the knee down. So to get into it, let's start by bending the back knee. So we're in like a 90 degree ankle pose. And this might be enough for some of you right here, and you just kind of lean forward. If you want to take the full version, straighten through the back leg, square your body up with the front of your mat, walk it over. Breathing nice and deep, getting that hip. He just tripped over the plug for the heater and pulled it out. Thank you. Let's do 3 more breaths here. Now how I want to get out of this is through a 3-legged dog. Alright, so bear with me. So tuck your back toes. You're going to take your right leg to the sky. Bend the knee. Open up the hip. If you want to circle through the hip, you're more than welcome. Set the right foot down. Good. Let's set the knees down. Bring your left leg outside of your left hand. Slide your right knee back. So other side, last side right here. And we're breathing. Don't lick the wood. That is not food, buddy. Just a couple breaths here, you guys. Let's slide the hips back, straighten through the front leg. Half split. Remember, if you're tighter, hands to your waist, come up and then shift back. Try to relax your whole upper body. Two more breaths here. Stay in it. Keep those toes flexed. And And then bend through left knee, heel toe across your mat. Set your front shin bone down. Remember to modify, bend your back knee and be in 2 90-degree angles. And then just give me a little lean forward action because you'll feel it. If you want to go full version, straighten that back leg, square your hips, so pull your left hip back a little bit. Lift and fold forward. Deep breaths. A little bit over halfway. Bring your hands into your body, press yourself up. Good, let's take a 3-legged dog. So tuck the back toes, reach your left leg to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. Maybe draw some circles. Set it down, set the knees down, slide onto your belly. Bring your hands next to your lower ribs. Inhale, press yourself up as high as you'd like. Big back bend, shake it out. Good, press yourself up. And then we're gonna take puppy dog. So you're at the back of your space, walk it all the way back. Keep your hips over your knees, just walk your arms forward. Let your chest melt down, head down. Feel your sit bones lift as your chest melts. Breathe. Slide your body down onto the mat. Come onto your forearms for Sphinx pose. Feel your hip bones pushing into the mat. Lift the chest. You want your elbows under your shoulders. So sometimes people have their arms way back here. That's not Sphinx. Sphinx is here. You're propped up. Lower onto your belly and then flip onto your back. Onto your back. Bring your feet wide as your mat. So bend the knees, feet wide as your mat, knees touching, arms stretched to the back wall. So resting our hip flexors. Take a deep breath in. And then knock your knees over to the right. Keep it floppy, floppy twist. Left twist. Good. Knees to chest. Grab the legs. Curl into a little ball and roll forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. You're finished seated tall, legs stretched out in front of us. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale, reach for the toes and fold. Three or four last deep breaths here. And then inhale your heart up, cross your legs, sit very tall. Bring your arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, let's bow to each other. Our energies, our shared efforts, our online community. And just taking time to slow it down before the week gets started. Thank you guys so much. Namaste.